Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Wise words from Confucius that will apply to this entire video about the body cam footage that came out about Tyreek Hill being detained by the Miami Police Department. Now, I come to you in the spirit of education, saving lives, knowing our rights, and at the same time having some damn common sense. Whatever you think of me, let's put that to the side. But what you think of this, we all need to come to a greater understanding. All right, so let's go through the body cam footage of Tyreek Hill being detained, because let me tell you, it's something special. Let's go. Now it's silent right now. That's Tyreek's car going by. I use TMZ Sports for my source because TMZ told me Michael Jackson was dead first, so I believed in everything they said since then. I believe. All right, so Tyreek Hill, I don't know if he's weaving or not, but he moving. This cop trying to move, and he ain't caught him yet. My goodness. In a construction zone, this is what happens. You pull up on the police. Police pull up on you, I should say, and this is the occurrence.
How's your speeding? Move forward.
So I think he asked why you pulled him over. And he said, because you were speeding. How fast was I going? Let's just say we're getting off to a dicey start. Like, you stopped there. I get it. Not exactly on the side of the road, but you stopped. What you pulled me over for? Because you're speeding. How fast was I going? Not the time and place for that interaction, but not illegal.
Yeah, we got him here. 6 o'clock.
Y'all notice something? The window was obviously down to have that dialogue that they just had a few yards back. Now the windows are up. Alert. Now we're going to talk about common sense, because common sense would tell you if you put yourself in the other person's shoes, would that look suspicious? Not illegal, but suspicious. Let's go.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that, though.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here.
Don't knock
That
on
way you
my
can
window.
lower it and talk to
Just
you.
get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Keep it down.
Okay, right there. Keep it down. There is no specific law in the state of Florida, as far as my research has shown me, that you have to keep your window cracked. You have to keep your window down. There's a common sense law that's pervasive in our world where it doesn't make the most sense, but he still hasn't committed a crime. But here's where he's going to commit a crime, right here sitting idle in this car. Outside of already getting speeding ticket that's coming, the traffic citation that comes from speeding, if you don't listen to an officer's lawful command, now you're in violation. Just keep that in mind.
Down. Hey, keep your window down.
Now, if you're sitting in the car, tinted windows, just rolled your window down to up to down to up, and it looked like he was reaching for a seatbelt, but at the same time, it also looked like he was saying some stuff, just moving, a little gyration, whatever it was.
Hey, keep your window down.
Don't tell me what.
Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car.
These are lawful commands, as I shall read and regurgitate. Yes, in Florida, you're required to follow lawful commands from a police officer during a traffic stop. Failing to comply with an officer's instructions can lead to further legal consequences, including charges for resisting an officer or obstruction of justice. So what they say is provide identification, which Tyreek did, follow instructions, which Tyreek is not doing, and in the safety compliance, if the officer instructs you to stay inside the vehicle, roll down your windows or turn off your car. You should follow these instructions. They advise you if you have an issue or your rights have been violated, it's generally advisable to comply in a moment and later seek legal recourse rather than resist during the encounter. Everyone has heard this, I hope, from your parents. If not, you need to go back and talk to mom and pops. They didn't fill you in properly. The time to settle these issues is not on the pavement, not on the sidewalk. It's in the court of law. Let's talk.
As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Give me that.
Get out of the car.
Give me that. I'm gonna break that freaking window.
Get out of the car.
I'm finna get out.
Get out of the car right now.
I'm finna get out. This is where I really have a problem. I'm finna get out. Because I know I play football, Tyreek plays football. And I know when coach said, bring it up, you don't say, I'm finna bring it up. You just bring it up. When coach wants that huddle, you get that huddle. When coach wants that play called, you run that play that's called. And in this moment, Tyreek Hill is not properly looking at the consequences. Like, frankly, he's just being messy. I don't think anything he's done is the most egregious violations of the law. Certainly, I wouldn't do it. Certainly, I'm not teaching my kids to do it. And certainly, I don't have any respect for someone who does this. However, if that's what you're going to do, as they say, you're going to play some, silly games? You're going to win silly prizes. You're going to funk around and find out.
We're not playing this game. Get out.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Okay. Now, Tyreek Hill, the fastest guy in the NFL, at least with the ball in his hand, is finna get out, and then I'm getting out, but hasn't moved the muscle. And when the door is open, because the lawful commands weren't listened and complied to, he's still not moving. I'm just breaking this film down like we break down film in football. I'm sorry if you're rooting for a team or the other one, because that's not how I roll. Let's go.
Get out. Damn. What part of the don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew.
Okay. So it seems like that delay was to call Drew Rosenhaus his agent. And since everyone wants to play the race card, Latino officers pulling over a black man, and the black man is putting himself in jeopardy to call his white agent. Y'all can't make this make sense. Okay, anyway, so all that delay was to get on the phone with Drew and that. And in the moment when you're on that burning hot Florida pavement, you decide to reach for your phone to continue your conversation with Drew Rosenhaus.
I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin.
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out,
You
bro.
understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you.
I'm getting
You're a little
out.
fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
All right, bro. Take
Too
me to
late.
jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew, hey.
Now remember, all this tonality, conversation, dialogue is secondary to if they are using excessive force. I think everyone saw when they opened up that door. First of all, I was like, damn, how you know how to open up a McLaren door? I don't even know how to do that. That was like a test back in the days when you used to go on dates. Did she know how to open up the Ferrari door, the Benz door, et cetera? I digress. But in terms of physicality, inching towards the line, inching towards it, but he put them handcuffs on pretty calmly for a guy who's riled up, police officer that's riled up. And one of them is really calm. You could tell he was just like, look, man, just come on, open it, roll down the window. Okay, open the door. Like, he was calm. The other guy came in hotter, I ain't gonna lie. And I think Tyreek Hill is, like I said, being messy, obviously bringing some angst to this situation.
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
Bro, y'all,
Don't move.
good. Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy.
Set him up.
He's beating on your window like he's crazy. Actually, doesn't look that way to me, Tyreek. Doesn't look that way to anybody watching this video. I don't care if you're the biggest Tyreek fan in the world. He wasn't beating on your window like he's crazy. First of all, you could shatter a window if you're beating on it like it's crazy, so that wasn't even close. What it was is, listen, I'm giving you commands. You already broke the law once. You were speeding, and now you're not listening to our lawful commands. So now we're heightened in terms of our sense of awareness. Look, our fight or flight is up because it's on full display. I don't know you. Oh, y'all think he knew who Tyreek Hill was? Keep watching this video.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro, dude beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin.
I told you one of the lanes we're going to approach this with is common sense. Everybody here that has lied before, raise their hand. Everyone here that has sped before, got a speeding ticket, raise your hand. Everyone that has said, I haven't done anything but did something, raise your hand.
Hey, don't park there.
That's important. That's Jenna Smith, who's about to put the Rolls Royce truck right where he wasn't supposed to, as we just heard him say, don't park that there.
Hey. Hold on.
Once again, we have another delay. Whether it was, why isn't your seatbelt on? Whether it was, roll down the window. Whether it was, get out the car. Now he's telling him to sit down. They're not telling you to sit down because they want you to just sit down to flex their authority. They're trying to have command of the scene. Why? Because if you know cops, this is a very elevated emotional time. If you know people have been pulled over, this is a very elevated emotional time. People have died in this exact moment, circumstances, for reasons that you are contributing to, non-compliance. So, they don't look like they got guns drawn. They don't look like they're that scared. I think in part, being real, that McLaren makes you think, oh, this person got a lot to lose, so therefore this person may not be that crazy, right? But you pull up on the bucket, you pull up on the hoopty with the windows busted out and the cardboard in the back, I don't know. But it's a different dynamic. But still, once again, Tyreek Hill is not complying.
Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. Bro.
He had surgery on his knee. On the way, within a few hours, about to run a 4-1 on somebody, but he had surgery on his knee to the point where he couldn't sit down. That police officer who came in ready to go, ready with the horse collar tackle, realized, nah, don't do that, and eased up. Got him around the collarbone, but then go to the neck. Still showing restraint, even though you know they on Hot 100.
I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
I just heard you in your ears when we go there with the window down.
Chill, bro. Hey, don't do, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew.
Back up right now.
Now that's Calais Campbell. They're gonna show that.
Back up right now.
Big dog.
Get back.
My dog. Okay, approaching the scene.
I'm telling you, go back. I don't have to talk to you. Go back. Go back.
How far you want me to
Go back. Wait. Pass that card.
Right then, he told him, how far I want you to go back? Past that car. Now, Calais Campbell, I'm sure he's one man of the year. Insanely great person. In this moment, just looking out for his boy. And sometimes a big heart can get you in some big trouble. So this is not anything to slight Calais, except Calais, 38, vet, knows where that car is and where he should be right now. See, this is crazy. These are all football players who play a militaristic game called football. And all we do is hear commands and run, jump, hit, 5 yards. And we do that like that to get that job, to get that opportunity. In this moment, we not. I wonder why.
You want to be in handcuffs too? All right, then back up.
He just said, I gave you a lawful command. Everything coming out of my mouth is the law. Let's go. And if it's not, take it up in the courtroom.
We're not playing this game here, man.
Well, I just want to know what happened.
It's not your business.
As much love as you have for him, having to say, I just want to know what happens, well-intended, but not applicable to this moment.
It's not your business. Keep going back. Hey, get back in your car before you get a ticket. Get back in your car and leave.
Told you not to park there. You did. Not the best parking job either, but do you? Told you to leave. Told you not to park there. And now we're going to get here.
You gotta go before you get a ticket.
I'm not driving.
Who's the driver?
This is my car.
All right, move.
All right, I'll take that.
You gotta move right now.
Coming, man.
Let me have your license. You're gonna have a ticket too.
All right, that's Mr. Smith, John Smith. Okay, here's the thing about this generation. And I have to say this generation, not seriously mean it, because we didn't have smartphones when I was growing up, and the camera phones, etc. I see the pros of, in these moments, videotaping cops, even though they all have body cams, but I hear you, your perspective. But it shouldn't come at the consequence of not complying. That's all I gotta say. Like, if you videotaping, fine. If he tell you to do something, fine, do both. Videotape while listening. I just don't understand why you are putting a priority, you're filming this moment and putting yourself and everybody's life and this moment in jeopardy. Crazy. Insane. Makes no sense to me. Let's go.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license.
I'm
Get a
leaving.
ticket. Let me
I'm
have your
leaving.
license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your
I'm
license.
Let me have your license. Me? I haven't done anything. I still want to check on my boy. Here you go. I'm delaying you, and I'm still staying here with my boy, and I'm looking to see if he good. I'm leaving. I'm certain you the faster than that. Like, and I'm not on the side of the cops. I'm just breaking down film.
Yo, what's
Your
going
license
on?
right now.
Sir, what's going on,
Your license
man?
right now. You're not gonna give me your license? You're not gonna give me your
I'm
license?
leaving. I'm leaving.
Let me have your
I'm
license.
leaving,
Your
man.
license
I'm
right now.
leaving. Sir, you want me to
Hey,
leave?
your license right now.
I'm leaving.
Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now.
You just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now.
Sir,
You're dealing with me now. Your license right now.
This is like when your mama say, no, you can't have nothing to eat. Can't have that damn candy. And then you go right to your daddy and say, Daddy, got some candy? He don't know mama just said no. Oh, my God. Yeah, you got some candy.
We're not playing this game here, man.
All right, we're not playing this game here. So far, this is very one-sided if we're going to keep it sports. We're going to keep it football. Tyreek Hill, obviously, speeding started it all, got the dominoes to fall. All you had to do is just say, here's my license, registration, and you may have added if you wanted to. And I wouldn't do this. I've been in that predicament before. I wouldn't tell them I'm on my way to work or the game or I'm so-and-so. I would never do that. But maybe that's the most you should do. Like, hey, I'm trying to go right there, and can we get this done fast? But do you think it's going to speed up by acting the way you acted, Tyreek? Obviously not. So for those out there, and I know Tyreek Hill has put into the world, what if I weren't Tyreek Hill? Well, what if you are Tyreek Hill? Not everybody knows who Tyreek Hill is. And that's one thing about celebrity football, etc. I don't care who you are. There's somebody out there that don't know your ass.
I'm finna get, hey. Hey. No, ain't got hey.
Why is he acting up like that? You know who that is, right? Huh? You know who that is? No. One of the Dolphins star players.
Now, did y'all hear that? He said, why is he acting up like that? You know who that is, right? That's one of the Dolphin star players. The guy's like, nope. And didn't stop moving and didn't stop opening up that computer to log in to get this ticket.
No. One of the Dolphins star players.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? And? The guy that was driving fast in the construction zone to see what he thinking. Unreal. Y'all been pulled over before? Raise your hand. Y'all have ever been detained? Raise your hand. Had guns drawn on you before? Raise your hand. The woofing ain't helping. All I'm trying to do is get to the crib, bruh. And by any means necessary, and everything that was in violation will be tallied and used against you in the court of law. That's how I teach my family. That's how you should teach your family. I don't care what y'all think. Oh, you sell out. You don't know your rights. No, I know my rights. I know them so well when to use them. On the sidewalk, trying to convince all your homeboys you haven't done anything? Ignorant.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell you to leave. I'm gonna give you one more time. If you don't leave, I'm gonna take you to jail. Listen, if you want to say this to me, you
Get in your car and leave.
Listen,
Avoid this.
listen,
Get in your car and leave.
I'm giving you an order. One more time.
Get in your car and leave.
One more time. I'm giving you an order to get out of here. Hey, come here, right here.
Woo, woo, woo.
I told you, leave. Nope, too late. Nope, too late. I told you. Multiple times. I'll move the car. I got you.
Move the car, sir, please.
So now we got Calais, who was not complying with lawful commands. Great guy, but not a great choice in that moment.
Please move the car.
The car has to hang out for a minute now. He's okay.
Hey, what's the reference? Huh? What's the reference? Yeah, careless, because he was speeding too fast.
So they say reckless, speeding too fast. Reckless driving, speeding too fast. Okay, let's get up out of here. So that's not good enough. Now in this world, I swear there's something going on where, and I don't think it's directed at black people. I think it's directed at the ill-informed, uninformed. I think that's how we keep a status quo, haves and have-nots. So we're going to direct this messaging at the have-nots. We're going to act like we're sympathetic to the have-nots. Whoever you may be, you could be white, because there's a lot more broke white people in this country than there are black. Whoever it may be, we're going to give you now that nice pandering massage. And in that pandering massage, what's going to occur is we're going to act like we get it. We understand what you're talking about. We on your side. And here we go. With that always comes the victim mentality. What always comes is, woe is me. How dare you do this to me? What is going on? And in this one, the media didn't even get a chance to get after it. Tyreek started it. Let's check this out.
I'm just being a black man, that's it. I'm just being black in America, bro. That's all it is.
We're dark too, brother. We're people of color too. Don't play like that
I'm just being a black man in America, bro, in a nice car. That's it. That's it. They write me my ticket, man. So do whatever you gotta do.
All right. I mean, come on. Without even seeing the body cam footage, you knew that car was going to get played, huh? I'm just a black man in America with a nice car. A very nice car. Is this really the most damaging thing that's still existing from all of the ills we have been through as black people in this country? This mentality of Tyreek Hill saying, I'm black in America. Like that already is setting up the framework like, that ain't good. Something's wrong. Like I'm out of place. And then continues down by saying, with a nice car. Like that can't be just the ordinary. Like all these look like outside outliers, exceptions. I'm a black man in America, already disconnected, and I got a nice car, so that's why you tripping on me. And the officer says, man, I'm a person of color too. What are you talking about, bro? And he looking at that car like that's my whole career earnings right there. You just speeding the way in. Come on, man. I just think the dynamics are insane. Tyreek Hill took the time and risk to call his white agent while getting pulled over by brown officers and then gonna complain he's a black man in America with a nice car. Can't make that up. Oh, you think you can't make that up? Talk about this. So now the Dolphins come out and put out a statement that, let me just say, when you're wrong, you're wrong, you're right, you're right. And this statement, it ain't right. Let's read through this statement right here. We are saddened by the overly aggressive and violent conduct directed towards Tyreek Hill. That's Calais Campbell and John Smith by police officers before yesterday's game. Okay. There's ChatGPT, 3.5, 4.0, Microsoft Word. Your first sentence in a statement from the Miami Dolphins, official statement, is talking about how they were treated. I get it. Bias. I get it. You picking your side, rooting for your side first. It is both maddening and heartbreaking to watch the very people we trust to protect our community use such unnecessary force and hostility towards these players. Yet it is also a reminder that not every situation like this ends in peace, so, as we are grateful this one did. What if I wasn't Tyreek Hill is a question that would carry the resounding impact. This font is small for me, but I still am going to get through it. You see how they colored that already? Meanwhile, those people will never be in this predicament, and it's not because they're not black. It's because they know how to act. They're like, I ain't gonna never do that. We are proud to have a strong and positive relationship with the Miami-Dade Police Department and other law enforcement agencies who recognize that the vast majority of officers do serve the community with the utmost character and desire to protect all citizens. They try to as well. This one, try to pull them over, try to give them lawful commands. Hey, the Miami Dolphin player didn't look so disciplined. However, as on full display in the videos released tonight, there are some officers who mistake their responsibility and commitment to serve with misguided power. While we commend MDPD for taking the right and necessary action to quickly release the footage, we also urge them to take equally swift and strong action against officers who engage in such despicable behavior. Yeah, I'm sure they will. And I'm certain you won't. To Tyreek Hill, maybe behind closed doors. Hey, Tyreek, come on, chill, man. Like, come on, but keep scoring those touchdowns. You know, put your life in jeopardy, too, acting all crazy. But, you know, hey, fourth and long, we need you. We will stand beside Tyreek and our players as they work to use their platform in this situation. Once you hear platform, watch out. To make a positive impact in our community. We have always believed that the game of football holds a unique power to bring people together, and we remain hopeful that through the collective work of the players, organization, and our community partners, we can create lasting change. I swear they just trying to lie to the next generation, lie to these kids, have them act a damn donkey, knowing that their kids, whoever they are, won't act like that, so therefore will never be in these predicaments. Meanwhile, yours will. If you believe this hype, you believe this junk. Crazy. Look, I came in the spirit of education. I came in the spirit of like, come on, y'all, let's apply some common sense here. You don't listen to police officers. One, that's illegal. That's unlawful. But two, ain't nothing good coming from it. Like, I'm never raising my hand to do something bad and knowing that nothing good's coming from it when my life is on the line. Oh, of course I've done bad, but my life wasn't on the line. That reaction right there, some of the reaction from people is going to get more people killed. And y'all know why it's disingenuous, why people are lying, why they pandering, and I see them all out there giving their little clips of just what happened to Tyreek and not calling out Tyreek. You know it's disingenuous because picking sides and criticizing the cops and not criticizing Tyreek Hill, who escalated it all. He started with his speed and then he continued it with his non-compliance. It's just that simple. Let me give it back to you in football before I get out of here. The purpose of the kickoff, you know, the game starter. First play from every game is kick that ball off or receive it. Purpose of the kickoff is not just for where the possession will start. It's to set the tone. Coach says if you go down there on kickoff, lay somebody out, oh, yeah, it's going to be one of them days. On this kickoff, how did this altercation with Tyreek Hill get kicked off? What tone did Tyreek set? What tone did the first officer set? We already know what this is. But we all got bias. Look, I got bias, you got bias, everyone has bias. I think I have a unique skill set where I put my bias to the side. Why? I told you guys before. My dad didn't give a damn what I did. He only cared, was it right or wrong? I grew up so principle-based, true or false. My daddy don't want to hear it's me. My daddy never took it easy on me because it was me in the situation. If I was right, he got my back. If I was wrong, he over there trying to reprimand me. I wish we had more of that in this world. Wish we had more fathers, let alone fathers that reared their kids that way. We're going to talk about these biases. We're going to talk about the negative biases against us. Let's talk about the negative biases we project as well, if you really want to talk about it. Oh, man, look how they treat me. I'm a black man in America with a nice car. Excuse me. If I was an officer, I'd be like, excuse me, can you show me how you acted? Give it to you like I heard it before. Behavior before color. That's how people are going to treat you. They're going to treat you by your behavior even before your color. And that's the most racist person. Even in the dictionary, it comes first. Behavior before color. Argue all you want. Beat it up in the comments. Tyreek, come on, bro. You're blessed. You're lucky. But please don't be a role model using your platform, trying to make this positive and keep lying about this. We saw you at the press conference right after the game. You didn't know what happened. You don't know why it happened. Oh, or we know and you knew, just didn't want to admit it. Accountability is a must, and we need to get through this together, hopefully. All right, that'll do it for today. Episode of Hydration Situation. We get it up and beat up in the comments. I love you guys. Go to projecttransition.org. Support the itty bitties. Become a gym member. Yes, GEM, giver every month. Make sure these kids don't grow up crazy. Listen to this BS. All right, y'all. Love. Peace.